What's up, you guys? It's Paul here for the 95 Investors Club channel. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the S&P 500 inclusion news regarding Tesla, as well as a couple of trades that I'm watching right now, okay? So right off the bat, the news has finally come. S&P 500 has decided to swallow all of Tesla shares in one tranche on December 21st. Previously, they were considering potentially two tranches, maybe half in December and half in March, but they finally decided that they're going to include all of them by December 21st. And just because of that, Tesla shares have shot up 4% after hours, which is always great to see. Now, the exciting thing about this is this news will force index funds to buy about $73 billion worth of shares to add Tesla into the S&P Dow Jones indices, that is absolutely exciting to see. And in fact, a lot of hedge funds and active mutual fund managers, I think, they are going to start making room to add Tesla into their account. I think a lot more money is going to start flowing into Tesla as well. Even in fact, as soon as the news came out, Tesla already shot up 40%, which kind of shows you that people are already expecting this to happen and are adjusting their portfolios to be prepared for this move. But I think, considering now that it's been confirmed and that it's all going to happen pretty much in a single day, I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla shoots up even more, okay? Now, the way I position myself is, first of all, I have shares. It's the biggest position in my portfolio, but I also have 4 of these December 18th 800 calls here. I got them at an average cost of $9.25. They're down less than 1% for now, but I don't think they'll reach 800 obviously by the 18th. But if we see a crazy run up like we did after the stock split news, I think I would love to lock in the profits maybe at 100% or 200% if it can continue running up to 650 or 700. Okay. There was also other news earlier today where the price target for Tesla was set to 650, assuming that this momentum would continue. So I would definitely love to see Tesla reach 650 in the next 1 or 2 weeks. If it does, I'm sure these calls are going to shoot up quite a bit. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm holding for Tesla right now. Now, in other news, as you all might know, Salesforce has announced that they might be buying Slack. They're going to announce it after hours tomorrow. As soon as news came out, first of all, Slack shares shot up like crazy. They've shot up, I think, nearly 40% ever since the news has come out. But Salesforce has actually dropped after the news came out, because anytime a company is trying to buy out another company, because it has to pay so much in terms of shares as well as cash, the stock tends to drop. Okay, so in this particular merger, Salesforce is buying Slack half in stocks as half in cash. So that's when essentially it's like selling out of shares to buy the company. So which is exactly why the Salesforce actually dropped while Slack actually shot up. Okay, but in my opinion, Salesforce is a great company to hold for the long term. They pulled back a pretty decent amount from the highs of 280, and looks like they found a pretty good support here around 230, 240, which is why I picked up 5 of these 300 calls for January 15th. They're already up 32% just today, but if Salesforce can recover and go back to all-time highs, especially after the news tomorrow after hours, I think these calls can easily 2 to 3x. Okay, so I'm definitely doing that for Salesforce. So when it comes to Slack, I have shares in my retirement account, not in this account. I just have a couple of options on it. I got these 31 calls a long time ago. As you can see, my average cost is only $86, and they're gone up a crazy 1,200%. Because ended up getting them before the acquisition news. Obviously, there was no way I was going to know about the acquisition news. This was pure luck in some ways. So I ended up converting that into a spread, where I sold 6 of these 32 calls against it to convert it into a spread and lock in a good amount of profit right there. And on top of that, I got 7 of these 45 calls just on Friday, when I saw that Slack was able to. When it actually pulled back to 38.50 and it converted that into a support. 38.50 was the IPO price. So the fact that it was able to convert that into a support and shoot back up, it was a great opportunity to get in. So I got 7 of these 45 calls for December 18th at an average cost of 136. They're up 50%. But depending on the news tomorrow, if both Salesforce and Slack can confirm that they are definitely being bought out by Salesforce, then I think both of them could potentially shoot up, and we should see a good leg up from here. Okay, so if this can get to 100% or 150%, I might convert this also into a debit spread by selling the 46 call, but definitely that's what I'm holding out for Slack and Salesforce at this point. In terms of some of the other spreads that I'm holding as of now, I'm holding the Amazon call debit spread for December 18th. Amazon recovered a decent amount. When I got these debit spreads, Amazon was still around 31.20 or so. So I got this 3200, 3205 call debit spreads for 175. And Amazon is very close already to 3200. If they can shoot up past 32.05 by December 18th. This can be a quick 180% profit, so I'm looking forward to that. People have been talking a lot about the Santa Claus rally, where all these e-commerce stocks and holiday stocks are potentially going to boom from that. So I'm definitely looking to see if Amazon can shoot up. Shopify has been shooting up as well. Etsy has been shooting up like crazy because a lot of people will jump into Etsy to buy special unique items as gifts. So definitely watching out for Etsy as well. So watch out for e-commerce stocks. Like I said, Amazon, Shopify, and Etsy are on the top of my list. So those are what I'm playing for now. There was also some great news for Virgin Galactic, where NASA has selected Virgin Galactic to provide flight and integration services for payloads chosen by the agency's Flight Opportunity Program, which is managed at the agency's Armstrong Flight Research Center in Edwards, California. The two companies joined 4 others to provide service under commercial indefinite delivery, indefinite quantity contracts with the NASA. This is obviously great news for Virgin Galactic. Just based on that news, they actually shot up 6% after hours. I own about 150 shares as of now, so I'm definitely going to be watching Virgin Galactic as well. I'd love to play a continuation if they can keep going up. Tomorrow as well, I might play something for December or January, but this is great news for Virgin Galactic as well. So those are the plays that I'm watching for today, you guys. Tesla, obviously, for the $800 call for December because of the S&P 500 inclusion. I'm also watching out for Salesforce and Slack to see if that acquisition can be complete, and if both of them can shoot up based on that. Those calls are going to do really, really well. I'm watching out for Virgin Galactic here to see if there's a continuation tomorrow. Apple also has recovered a pretty decent amount today. I'd love to see a further rally from there. Further continuation in Amazon, Shopify, and Etsy as well. And finally, AMD also has been skyrocketing. This has more to do with news from China, where all the negative news about China, potentially Chinese stocks being removed from the New York Stock Exchange, and other news about Chinese semiconductor companies. So AMD has been indirectly benefiting from that. And so AMD shot up 6% today. I had 5 of these $100 calls that I got almost a month ago. They're already up, 141%. I got them on October 30th. First started buying it on October 27th. But this is what I had on AMD. Because they shot up so much, I decided to sell 2 of these 105 calls to convert 2 of them into a debit spread, but I'm still holding 5 of the $100 calls. They have just hit all-time highs. They're still right there at all-time high at 93. If they can break through, I'm very confident that AMD can leg up further. I'd love to see it shoot past $100 in the next month or so, and then these calls could easily triple they've already gone 2.5x at 141%, but I'd love to see them go up to 3x or even 4x if AMD can shoot past $100 in the next month. Okay, so these are the stocks that I'm watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please just smash that like button. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, or if you want to look into any other stock that you are watching, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Okay, thanks again for watching, and until next time.